Take questions for Cam.
Cam, talk about the physicality of that game and how you feel physically right now.
Feel great. LSU is an excellent team. I mean, going into this game, we know number one offense versus number one defense. Clash of the Titans, and numerous occasions it was licks I was being taken from different people left and right. And we knew that was going to be the case going into this game, and I think we were prepared for that.
Have you seen that long run on film yet?
I haven't. You got it for me?
Talk about how to play develop though as you went through the play. Talk about how to play develop as you went through it.
Just a simple play that we was calling all night. Just goes into game film and watching, their tendencies and whatnot. Coach Malzahn and the whole offensive staff was called that play numerous of times, but that particular play, the offensive line did their job, and I guess it was left to me to do my job. There was a lot of missed tackles, and I just tried to make the most of it.
Does it feel like a special play to you?
Does it feel like a special play?
It feel like a special play.
Just a play that this is my job description to make. If the offensive line does their job, it's only one person that is left up to do. The person with the football. If you got to hold that wide, those guys expect and demand that you do your job because they're doing their job every single down.
Talk about the importance of Michael getting off and playing around, rushing inside.
Mike Dyer is a special player. Going into this game, it was said numerous of times that playmakers got to make plays. Everybody got to stay in the lane, and whoever you are on this team, your assignment on this team, you got to do it. And Mike is one of those guys that we depend on game in and game out to make plays. As far as him being a freshman, you can cancel all that talk because his role on the team has increased every single game, and I think he's mature enough for that, and he's been stepping up to the plate.
Cam, you seem pretty elated after the game. Did you allow yourself to enjoy this a little more than maybe some of the other ones this year?
I don't know. Every win is a great win, and I'm just trying to thank Jordan there as faithful. Any chance that I get, man. Without those fans screaming out there, I don't think we'll be in this situation right now because they played an intricate part in us winning this game tonight too.
Was that as loud as you've ever heard out there tonight when the defense was out there in the fourth quarter?
I don't know. I don't have like no monitor in my head that's going out. It's pretty loud out there, I must say. The defense did an excellent job in keeping the crowd into it, and they made plays. When the time called for them to make plays.
Yeah, how tough was it to kind of stay patient when you had such bad field position really the entire second half?
That's just adversity. You never know. It's a lot of ways that you can have it, and you can't look at it like point the finger at the person or this and this and that. You just got to do your job, and like I said, that's adversity, and you just can't dwell on that because it's our job to move the football, no matter if it's on the 1-inch yard line or the opponent's 1 yard line. We got to move the football wherever the case may be.
What's your vertical leap, and when you're going toward that student section, that defense just nothing to you?
I don't know. I think the adrenaline was still pumping, but like I said, I'm just trying to thank the fans because they don't know. I mean, I know they're aware of how big of a role they play. And but with those guys, man, they can just make us feel like we're just, I don't know, man. It puts a great feeling in a person's heart to hear those guys on your side.
Cam, you talk about have to play against Fairleigh. What's you have to play against Fairleigh? What's you meant to your defense, to Nick?
Nick, Nick. He's a big human being, and I wouldn't want to face that guy. No matter what, because even though he's big, but he can move, and that's something that that could kind of put fear in a person's heart because a person like that, his motor is consistently running, and no matter where the ball is, he's going to get there, and he's going to get through whoever is in his way to get the ball.
Cam, did you talk about Ontario's running there at the end? Did you see that coming, that it was there?
I was, man, for a second. I think after last week, the talk with him and Bo Jackson, man, I think that just turned his whole skill level up. You know, he's running with authority now. He's not running for out of bounds, and we're going to need that from him. And, you know, everybody knows what Ontario is capable of. And tonight he just showed it, and, you know, it wasn't no surprise to anybody because we were just waiting for that one play for him. And, you know, he stepped up to the plate and seized the moment.
Take a few more.
Looked like after that play you chest bumped him to the ground, didn't you?
My adrenaline was pumping.
Talk about the offensive line, what it did. You had 440 yards rushing tonight, pretty strong.
Man, those guys, man, every week, you know, they come in and tackle the task that's at hand. You know, they don't look at you and say, this is what we got to go against. They see what they have to do, and they do it. You know, Coach Grimes does an excellent job in monitoring those guys because